Hey everybody, it's Addicted Noob again. So, I was actually getting on Dead by Daylight just to do some target practice with the Huntress, and then I got this daily. So, I don't know why, but it gave me the idea. Maybe I'll just make a video out of this. So, going to hop over to Killer and play as the Huntress, which is up here. Okay. So, so we're have the Adept build equipped. I might just actually run that and leave it like that. I think I might as well, because I don't think I have her Adept yet. But anyway, I will see you in the game. Alright, we are in the game. We are on Rancid. No, this is Rancid a bad. I don't know how to say it. We found somebody already. Hello, Kate. Gonna give you a little whack. As Huntress, don't ever be afraid to M1 or just regular swing, because I see a lot of Huntresses, even when they're right next to somebody, they try to wind up the hatchet, and that just buys the survivor time, and it's pretty easy to dodge. And if they do something like that, I'm not gonna risk losing the chase with them to try to wind up the hatchet. So I know I'm going for the daily, but it doesn't really affect the Adept, which I guess is my main goal of this. So I got one token. I don't think my rune's in too bad of a spot. It's not like right next to a generator. Not camping, just going to the generator, which is almost done. So I'm also gonna kick it, because you kind of need to kick all the generators to get Adept. And 8 hooks it is now. Hello. Okay. When I play as Survivor, that was terrible. Can I do this? Beautiful. I need to get better at Huntress, but that was pretty good. Perfect timing. What was I saying? I forgot. Something about, okay, yeah, I'm sorry. But, when I play as Killer, as Survivor main, like, I know what it feels like to be camped and tunneled, so I try to not do that as much as possible, really. But, like, if an injured person runs at me, I'm not gonna not hit them, and it was this one time where somebody got off the hook right in front of me, and then they started working on a generator, like, right in front of me. I'm not gonna not pull you off of that. They're having a lot of these. You are very laggy. I'm sorry. You probably would have made that if you didn't. Okay, yeah. She didn't really play that right at all. She should have known I was gonna do that. There's nothing she could really do in that situation. Once she ran too close to the window. Okay, I missed that. She had sprint burst, so it's good to know Mig doesn't have dead hard. Even though I never really watch for dead hard unless it's super obvious. Okay. Well, where did she probably walk from somewhere? Please no. Okay. They're getting these. They have a lot of progress on these 2 generators right here. They have a lot of progress. So here's Meg. Let's not talk about that or that. Target practice, remember? Not sniping, just target practice. Hello there. Did I have Bloodlust? I don't know. Because Beast of Prey, it hides your red stain when you have Bloodlust. So I mean, situational, it's not a bad perk, but I don't think it's really worth one of the 4 perk slots, especially if you know how to moonwalk. We're building up these tokens pretty fast though, and they haven't found the totem yet, so nurses, wait, what's it called? Oh no. Huntress's Lullaby, or that's the Hex perk. That can be better than Ruin when you get 5 stacks. Honestly, Ruin combined with it is a nasty build. I saw her, yeah, don't. But she just appeared. And she's right there. It's my obsession. I'm used to, like, I don't have anything to deal with the obsession in this build, but most of the time I'm worried about the obsession because I usually run Save the Best for Last. It's my favorite killer perk, just because it's fun to, especially when you get like insta downs, because you hit, wipe, and then hit them again before they can make it anywhere. So it's actually a pretty good perk. Most of the killers only have it level 1 though, so it doesn't really work too well, except for then they have like the secondary ability. I guess I'm a pig main when it comes to killers, so other than that, most of my killers are just level 1 on Save the Best for Last. I think Michael might have a level 2 because it's his perk. Then like Michael, his ability to, he doesn't really have like a secondary ability that doesn't cost tokens, but he is exposed, which still costs tokens, just half as much. And that's when you pop it. Can I hit that? No, it hits a tree. I don't even think if the tree wasn't there, it was way too high. We'll get better at it. That's why I'm playing this. I don't know why I'm also talking about Save the Best for Last. I'm not even running that perk. Like, in a situation like that, I'm gonna go after the Fang because she's, they don't want a tunnel, but okay, she is Lithe. I don't know how to say it. What was she? I was nice. I was trying to bait out the Dead Hard, but she is Lithe. I'm just used to baiting out the Dead Hard, I guess. I don't really pay attention to that. So that was my fault. I should have swung earlier. I have enough hatchets. I don't need more. What was that? I think that was the far back generator. I'll just go after this one. It's fine if they get a couple of gens on. If it dodged that tree, it would have hit her. I'm sure of it. So at the start of the game, those 2 generators that I spawned by had like a lot of progress really quickly. Now they kind of just lack. Going for Adept, it's okay to have a couple of generators done as long as you kick them a lot. And, you know, if all 5 of them get done, it's probably harder to get Adept. Okay, here's Sprinters. You have to kick the generators to not only get progress down, but for Adept, she's gonna die over there unless somebody last minute saves her. Which did happen. Nah. One day I'll hit one of those. Have I kicked this generator? Yes, okay. The damage generators make, I don't know if they still do, but they definitely used to make a little bit of a different noise. See, like that situation, I didn't see the healthy survivor. They're over there, though. I'm gonna leave her on the floor because this generator's about to be done, and I don't want that. Ideally, though, I'd like to keep that generator because it's really close to these 2 that I'm walking by right now. So that would be a good 3-gen situation for me. I have 5 tokens now, so they're just going to screw up all the skill checks. Against the stealth killer, Huntress's Lullaby is very bad because you have to be looking out for the killer and also the skill checks. I guess against Huntress, who doesn't have a directional tear radius, I don't know what you were doing, but So against someone like Huntress, who has a directional tear radius or an indirectional tear radius, the lullaby, you don't really know. So you have to be looking out for which direction she's coming from. Like against a stealth killer like Ghostface or Michael, you have to watch out for that in skill checks. Against like, you know, Trapper or someone, you can just focus on the skill check. And then when it pops up, you just pay attention. So it's not too hard against them. Pallet, okay. She couldn't make that. Break this. That was my frames. Are you okay? Oh. Okay. She's not dead, okay. Yeah, my recording broke. What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. I just walked over there. I think I might have picked the generator in the center. What are you doing? People really want to get this generator done, but... Nah, okay. Born blindness is real. It's not as bad, though, as it could be. When you're, like, chasing somebody through the corn, that happens a lot. That's how... Oh, she had that glitch, where... you jump through and it doesn't let you. I love when that happens. I've never seen that happen on a T-wall, though. It normally happens at, like, the Blood Lodge. That window in the Blood Lodge, that's where I feel like it most commonly happens. Where you can place an invisible trap and it goes under the world and you can't see it. That window. And then, of course, you have this window right here. Is a very strong window when it's opened, but it's not. I don't feel like it opens up too often. It's one of the rarer map variants, but when it does, it's not too bad unless you go against a survivor that knows what they're doing. If a survivor knows what they're doing, then it's really good. Because, like, as a Huntress, I've actually gone against that before, and I tried to throw a hatchet into the window as they vault, and it's still like really hard to hit it if they know what they're doing. I didn't even, and I like tried a bunch of times. So against a 110% killer, it can actually be an infinite. If she goes for that pellet at all, she can't make it. Hitboxes. Yeah. So, I know I can cancel the hatchet, but I'm kind of just trying to rapid fire it so that I don't, because then I can throw it faster. And once you let go of your throw button, like mine's LT, because I'm on Xbox, and I had to rebind my keys just so I could find something that works, and it does. Or not like all my keys, I actually think that I missed that, yeah. They're the last two alive, so normally I wouldn't do this, but I do need be merciless, so I can't let anybody escape. Most of the time, as killer actually will let somebody out through hatch, but not when I'm doing Adept. Yeah, you can't. I don't know what you were... She tried to avoid the hatchet, but she couldn't ever make it through that window. I don't know why she even tried that. Her best bet would be to run into the room with all the walls, so that I couldn't... Because it might be possible to throw through the gaps in those walls. I know it's pretty... I think it's possible to hit somebody through it if they're like right on the edge. But... good game, I guess. I feel like they all played... They didn't play badly, but they weren't like, wow, these survivors are really good. But I'm pretty confident that I got the Merciless, so... yay. Yeah, okay. First try. I got the daily too, and I'm broke at the moment. And yeah, I finished all the survivor, or finished all the killer tone challenges, so now I just have the survival ones left. Red points, levels, okay. Well, anyway, thank you for watching. I don't want to be cringy, but please like and subscribe, because it means a lot if you do, and I do want to grow this channel, so thank you in advance if you do that, and I'll see you in the next video. Good night.